Cheers, YouTube. What you're looking at here is a brown ale I brewed on the claw hammer system not too long ago. It sat for a little bit and fermented, and it actually was kind of slow to start because my yeast was a little old. But it did take a couple days to really get going. Man, once it went, it went. It took off like a champ. As you can see, nice brown color too. Look at that brown color. Beautiful. Aroma-wise, you smell nutty caramel notes on the nose. And a little bit of the alcohol, but man, you smell the nutty caramel notes. So let's go ahead and give this a swig. Man, immediately nutty caramel flavor, real smooth on the tongue, very like creamy. Not sure why, what did it in this beer that made it so creamy, but it's a very creamy beer. I didn't use any kind of like dextrose or anything like that in it. But yeah, it's really, really good, man. Or any kind of oats or anything. So yeah, so good, man. So good. So you can get you in the camera. Look at that. Beautiful. Great lacing on the glass too. Usually we use rinse aid, and I wash all my barware in the dishwasher. I know some of you guys are like to wash your barware by hand, but not me. I prefer to wash it in a dishwasher. It's just easy. Yeah, I don't know. The lacing's nice, but it's not like required. You drink enough beers out of your glass anyways, you know, over time the lacing gets on there. Just reusing the same glass and just rinsing it out between beers. So what I wanted to talk about for a minute here is I have moved my Facebook Brew-Q page over to a new platform called MeWe, and I'll put the link right here, MeWe, so you can go check that out. It's the link to my Brew-Q page. And also, I decided to do that because you can disagree with me or not. It's really up to you. I feel like big tech is getting a little too sensory, and I found Facebook getting really bad around this election year, just shutting people down. Like anything that had key buzzwords in an election or president or Donald Trump or anything like that, it got shut down really bad. And not that my Brew-Q Facebook page was affected, but I just really don't want to be a part of an environment like that. I would rather be on a true platform where censorship is nil. And there's still censorship on MeWe, but it's like within the groups. It's not being done by Mark Weinstein, who created MeWe. It's being done within the groups, because when you sign up for a group, there are rules, and you know going into those groups to follow those rules. But on Facebook, man, like it's almost hard to have an opinion these days because you get shut down. I don't care what your political persuasion is, honestly. I always said I'll keep my YouTube channel apolitical. I'm not going, it's for everybody. It's not to exclude anyone. Beer makes everybody come together, so does barbecue, and I kind of want to keep it that way. So I'm not turning this into a political post, more just I have moved my Brew-Q page from Facebook over to MeWe. And so far it's fantastic. Got a decent following coming in over there. There's a lot of people that have apparently abandoned ship over Facebook, and they've come over to MeWe, and they're looking to be a part of some kind of community, barbecue, beer. And there's very few communities right now. I mean, they got a decent amount on there, but it's growing. And I put my page up there, and a lot of the people following, man, are just looking for a beer page to follow, and I'm grateful to have the following. So, also, on to another subject. I've been on a diet. I'm down about 13 pounds right now. I'm going to continue to work on that. I've been exercising. I've also been calorie counting. So it's amazing how many calories you can really suck in drinking beers and just snacking on random things through your day. So what I've been doing is calorie counting using an app called MyFitnessPal, and it's working, man. I do 30-minute walks on the treadmill 4 times a week, and I keep my calories under 1,630 calories because I'm not very active. So that's where I need to be to lose weight, and it's working. I've been on the decline ever since. So I'm going to continue to do that until I'm about 50 pounds lower than I am currently sitting right now. So will I be the incredible shrinking man at the end of the day? Yeah, probably on camera you're going to notice, and I'm going to notice, and I already feel good, and my clothes are fitting better. My jeans that were real snug have loosened up quite a bit. So I'm just going to lose this weight, man. Get it off. And in doing this whole thing, I found this beer right here clocks in around 240 calories. How do I know that? Because right here at this link, there's a beer calculator, and you can go and check out that and see how to calculate how many calories are in your home brews. If you're brewing, you can calculate how many calories are in your beer based on ABV, or you can also do it by knowing your original gravity and your final gravity, plugging those numbers in, and it'll actually give you a pretty close estimate of what the calories are in your beer. This is a 16-ounce beer. It clocks in at 140 calories, or is it, no, sorry. It clocks in 180 calories for a 12-ounce, and I've got over that, so this is sitting around 240. So I can still enjoy my beers, just not go crazy with them. I'll enjoy one every couple of days or so. If I got room for them in my calorie deficit, then I'll enjoy a beer. And that's nice, because I really didn't want to have to give up my hobby, but I definitely needed to lose weight for health reasons. And I've been meaning to for a long time. Ever since COVID came into the picture, the weight really started creeping up on me. So now I'm doing something about it, and it feels good. And now that I have a kid especially, like, I want to make sure that I'm healthy so I can be around for her. So anyways, guys, this brown ale is fantastic. It came out great. It's the Rabbit Hole Rapture Brewing Company's beer. It's a clone that Texas Brewing made. I'll put the link to that down below so you can go check that out. And once again, man, come follow me on MeWe if you want. You can keep your Facebook going. Not a big deal. To each their own, man. That's what makes everything great on the internet, right? Is you can have accounts everywhere, you know? So anyhow, drink good beers. Let's Brew-Q together. And I'll see you guys next time.